peace and blessings. Welcome back. Today we're talking about my astrology warning. Alright, I'm gonna start teaching astrology. Next few videos gonna be about astrology. Cheers, by the way, if y'all like IPAs. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't like IPAs, but this gives that IPA feeling. Would recommend. Cheers. But okay, this ultimately comes down to teaching. There's many people who teach astrology on the internet, right? Some people still don't understand it. Some of these teachers, you know, just can't reach everyone. Just being who I am, as a teacher, I don't mind teaching people astrology. Astrology has helped me, right? But when I consider my identity, astrology isn't in the top 10 things. Being an astrologer is in the top 10 things, right? First, I'm the son of God. That's my identity. You get what I'm saying? Second, I'm a magician. Okay. God says don't do magic. All right. We don't follow our parents all the time. I do magic. I'm a magician, right? Third, I'm a pirate. Okay. I enjoy my freedom. I enjoy the fresh air. You get what I'm saying? While it's still free. The ocean views while it's still free. You get what I'm saying? I like traveling around. I'm a pirate. I do things for my people. You get what I'm saying? The people who do things for me. You know what I'm saying? My family, right? Probably in like top 33 things I list in astrologer. But just being a good teacher, okay? And that's just who I am, right? Even in first grade, I was tutoring people, right? I was supposed to skip like 2 grades. Like, I was tutoring people first, second, and fourth grade, and fifth grade. You get what I'm saying? Elementary school students shouldn't be teaching people, shouldn't be tutoring people, but, I didn't mind. I was good at it. Someone wants to know something, right? Information should be free. Even in like high school and stuff, right? Sometimes the math teacher be teaching stuff, people wouldn't get it, and I could go show them, and they'd understand me. You get what I'm saying? Like, two people can be saying the same things, but some people are going to gravitate towards one person, other people are going to gravitate towards this person, So it'd be a disservice to me if I didn't teach astrology when I know more people will be able to understand it from me compared to someone else, right? And astrology has helped me. But having my identity as a son of God, right? God doesn't really care about the planets like that, in my perspective. You can believe whatever you want. You get what I'm saying? You can pray to a bowl of spaghetti. You get what I'm saying? I don't care. But my beliefs, right? From Matthew 24:35. From Matthew 24:35, right? The heaven and the earth will be destroyed. Okay? And as a magician, right? As an astral traveler, as a time traveler, right? I do heavy magic. Okay? I've seen the heaven and the earth destroyed. I've seen these planets destroyed, things like that, right? I understand everyone out there. Some people don't follow the Bible. Some people think the universe is God. You get what I'm saying? All kind of things. Some people don't believe in God. They still talking to these planets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I don't mind, showing what I know about astrology and how it's helped me in my own life. Okay? But yeah, just having my identity, you share my identity, you would know that heaven and the earth has been destroyed already. That it's going to be destroyed again. They say, in the Bible, no one can bind Pleiades and all this. As a son of God, you can bind these planets. You get what I'm saying? You can control these planets, really. You can tell these planets what to do. We have authority over the planets. Okay? That quote in the Bible is a trick for us. They say they can't bind Pleiades. They can't control the planets. We, as sons of God, daughters of God, we can control these planets. Okay? We can fight these planets. We can destroy these planets. God don't care if we destroy these planets. You get what I'm saying? Look at what's happening to our own planet. You feel me? We're not going to live here forever. I wish they'd stop destroying our planet that we living on, but astrologically speaking, if you feel an influence from a planet and you don't like it, you can really shrug it off. You get what I'm saying? It's like they don't have the most authority over you. You have authority over yourself, your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. You get what I'm saying? God will give you good advice. These planets sometimes give you bad advice and just, you get what I'm saying? It's like Jesus even cursed out a fig tree. Jesus would curse out a fig tree. Jesus gonna curse out a planet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I know most people not there yet. You get what I'm saying? I understand why as well, right? This is my last incarnation. I know a lot of shit. Most people just not gonna know. You know, the main goal really is love. To help you use these teachings, you know, just to better your understanding and knowledge and application of love and of being. You get what I'm saying? That's ultimately all it is. That's really the most important thing. But, you know, astrology can remind you of who you are, right? You should already know who you are. You get what I'm saying? But astrology is a tool to remind you of these things. You know, sometimes we can forget who we are. You get what I'm saying? Like, someone you might have known 10 years ago might hit you up. Be like, remember you did this and this and this? You don't even remember that stuff. You know, astrology is the tool showing you, hey, this is who you are. In case you ever get lost, you ever forget, you're ever questioning, you're trying to understand more. Why you act a certain way, why people see you a certain way, why you love a certain way, why you don't like certain things, why you're more intrigued by certain things. You know, your perspective on the world and yourself and God. That's all astrology really is. Most astrologers don't say that though. Astrologers are like, oh, these planets are beating us up, and now these planets are helping us out. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. It ain't like that at all. This is the other warning, right? If you are new to astrology and you're introducing this energy into your life, right? This energy was already there, okay? You're just now noticing it. Now you have a name for it. Right now it has an identity. This energy has an identity, right? But you're talking about, you know, planets, stars, other galaxies, things like that, right? So don't be surprised, right? When you can identify these things now, right? These aliens, this other energy, this alien energy from outside of the earth is alien. You get what I'm saying? By definition. So I wouldn't be surprised, you know, you start seeing some alien ass shit, some alien ass sci-fi ass shit, because you're introducing that energy to your life, right? It's already there. It's been here before you were born. That energy's there. But now you know about it. Okay? And it's, you know, like I said, I'm not mainly astrologer. It's really not something you need to know. It's not nothing you need to know at all. Because you are who you are, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? People look at you a certain way, whether you know it or not. But this is just helping you identify these things. You get what I'm saying? The second thing too, or another reason too, right? You know, this is the same reason why I say don't tell anyone you practice magic, right? I wouldn't tell anyone you practice astrology unless, again, you were a teacher or you're trying to make that a career or something. Because other people who know astrology may try to use it against you. You know, even people who don't know astrology kind of use that stuff against people. You know, people can know basic astrology and they'll say, oh, I hate every Aries. Oh, I hate every Taurus. I hate every Gemini. I hate every Cancer. I hate every Virgo. I hate every, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Right? I hate every Leo. I hate every Libra. I hate every Pisces. I hate every Aquarius. I hate every Capricorn. They can use that energy against you. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, this is why I say, you know, this is why God says don't lie, because you just start unraveling a lot of stuff. You know, if you ever just lie to someone about your sign, they'll literally treat you a different way. It's like, you know, people just believe anything. People are gullible. You know, you tell someone you a Cancer or something, they gonna treat you a different way. You tell someone you Aries, they're gonna treat you a different way. Tell someone you a Capricorn. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been through that, just doing that stuff just to see like you should be able to tell. If you really know astrology, you should be able to tell. You get what I'm saying? You believe in some whole other stuff, so that's the thing too. You don't learn this, I won't tell anyone, because people will use it against you. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't really worth dealing with, because like I said, we have authority over this stuff, right? Some people just use their authority very poorly. Like, look at what's happening on the earth. Some people have authority over trillions of dollars, whole armies, whole militaries, nukes, and all that stuff. They're using their authority wrong, right? So you have authority over these planets, right? Other people might use their authority wrong in the same way. So it's gonna come, you're gonna need like the spiritual defenses and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? You're very protected. This shouldn't bother you. If you know who you are, this shouldn't bother you. You get what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to make your life harder. That's why I'm giving the warning. You get what I'm saying? So you can be like me, be a magician, and telling these planets to understand. I'm a magician and I'm a sun god. I'm doing all kinds of stuff with the planets. Right? Making my life better. Making me more peaceful. Keeping my peace. Keeping my love. You get what I'm saying? Someone will still try to use that against you, like you're like that because of this or something like that. You get what I'm saying? And it's something people like really get into. You get what I'm saying? So like use this power for good is ultimately what I'm saying. This is why this is like secret knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I trust the way I teach these things. And my guardians, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be used for good, but other people aren't learning from you. Like I said, other people aren't in the band. Other people aren't using their authority in the proper way. Other people aren't just filled with love so much that it fucking destroys them and shit. You get what I'm saying? Like that real love. I might make one video. I'm gonna just add it to this. Nah, I don't know. I was gonna make a video talking about how like monks hate us, man. Imagine reaching enlightenment, being awakened, being full of love and knowledge, all that good shit. And saying, you know what, fuck everyone else. They really hate us. Fuck everyone else. I'm about to go live in a mountain surrounded by no one. Fuck everyone else. They said, oh, I'm filled with love. Let's go have this 8 billion person party. I'll be talking about what the band be talking about. Let's have this 8 billion person party. You know what I'm saying? Get all the food, get all the music from around the world. Just be lit. And we be awakened. And like, God gonna be there. And we gonna have the littest party ever. You know what I'm saying? 8 billion of us. They say, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. I'm going by myself in the mountains, yo. And I'm gonna say crisscross applesauce. Hell no, these niggas hate us, man. It's just because the world ain't ready for this 8 billion person party and shit. It's like, bruh, they ain't ready just for that true love. You get what I'm saying? That's how you know these niggas ain't full of love. Everybody, oh, love it like. Y'all like every time with this 8 billion person party, bruh. Love it like what? What's the goals? What's the goal of that love it like shit, bruh? Supposed to be 8 billion person party, bruh. Like, fuck, bruh. Monk said, you know what I'm saying? I found God. I found myself. Fuck it. I'll be better off by myself. I'll be better off away from all you niggas. Monks hate us, bro. Monks hate y'all niggas, man. But I understand that shit. I understand that shit a lot. It's like, what you talking about? I'm full of love. You talking about zodiacs? I'm full of love. Talk about the fucking love. Like, I'm full of God. You talk about planets, bitch. I'm full of God. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? So use this shit for good. Use this shit to find yourself. You still trying to figure out who you are. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of high level shit, but this would be good for everyone if you're just starting out. You know what I'm saying? You just started your path and shit. I hope this helps you. I pray this helps you. You know what I'm saying? I hope this helps you keep your peace, for sure. But peace and blessings. Till next time. Peace.